Hey guys, what's up? It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Oppo Reno 3 Pro versus the Oppo Reno 3. And the Oppo Reno 3 comes with a MediaTek Helio P90 chipset with 8 GB of RAM, while the Reno 3 Pro comes with a new MediaTek Helio P95 chipset with 8 GB of RAM, and both phones give you a quad cameras on the back. As you can see, we have a 48 megapixel main sensor on the Reno 3 versus a 64 megapixel main sensor on the Oppo Reno 3 Pro. So very interesting to see who is perform faster. So let's get right into it. Like always, let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. Here we go. And look at my first little bit faster on the Reno 3 Pro, and both phones is running on Android 10 right out the box. And you can see we have this new animation logo on both phones with the latest software version, and you can see Oppo Reno 3 Pro is faster there, while the Oppo Reno 3 now it is also done about 2 or 4 second difference there between these devices. And guys, you can see that both phones give you a full HD AMOLED display. We have a punch hole display on the Oppo Reno 3 Pro versus the water drop notch on the Oppo Reno 3, and Oppo Reno 3 Pro give you a much better screen to body ratio than the Oppo Reno 3. So now let's see the app's opening speed. So everything is closed up in the background, and you can see no app is running in the background. Both phones give you a 8 GB of RAM. First application I'm gonna launching is the phone dialer on both phones. Here we go, and you can see that is super quick on the Reno 3 Pro, followed by the Reno 3. Now let's see the settings, and you can see faster again on the Reno 3 Pro. Mic lock about the same on both phones. Now let's see the calendar, about the same on both phones. The calculator, that is faster on the Reno 3 Pro. So now let's launch some more apps. We have Amazon Shopping, and that is faster on the Reno 3 Pro, and you can see followed by the Reno 3. Instagram faster on the Reno 3 Pro again, followed by the Reno 3. Now let's see Zedge, and faster on the about the same on both phones. Now let's see the Candy Crush Saga. We have first game application in this speed test, and let's see how much difference in the chipset speed, and you can see about the same on both phones. Now let's see Subway Surfer, and let's see it is again happen or not, but this time Reno 3 Pro it is faster there, and you can see about 1 or 2 second difference there between these devices. So last game application we have is the Temper Run 2, and you can see Oppo Reno 3 Pro it is super faster there, and the Oppo Reno 3 now it is also done, and you can see, and the Oppo Reno 3 now it is also done. The Twitter faster on the Reno 3, little bit faster there. Now let's see the Spotify, and you can see about the same on both phones. Now let's see the Snapchat, and that seems like a little bit faster on the Reno 3. And last I'm going to launch in the cameras on both phones. Here we go, and you can see about the same on both phones, no difference there. So let's see the internet browsing speed. I am using default Google Chrome on both phones, and also same Wi-Fi network on both phones. First website we have is the wikipedia.org, and you can see that is faster on the Oppo Reno 3 followed by the Reno 3 Pro. Little bit difference there in the speed, but overall about the same on both phones in terms of scrolling wise. Next on the list is the apple.com, and you can see that is super faster on the Oppo Reno 3 followed by the Oppo Reno 3 Pro, and you can see about 1 or 2 second differences. So now let's see the scrolling, and you can see feels very smooth on both phones, no lag whatsoever. Now let's see the RAM measurement on both phones. Both phones give you a 8 GB of RAM. In my last speed test, Oppo Reno 3 Pro it is not performed good in the RAM measurement. Same thing with the Oppo Reno 3, but let's see who is better in the RAM measurement. Phone dialer, that card refresh on both phones. Both phones give you a massive 8 GB of RAM, but still apps is refresh, settings refresh, mic lock no refresh. Let's see the calendar, refresh. Let's see the calculator, again refresh. Amazon shopping, refresh. Instagram, no refresh. Zedge, no refresh. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, refresh on both phones again. Subway Surfer, no refresh on both phones. Now let's see the Temple Run 2, that is only refresh on the Reno 3. Let's see Twitter, only refresh on the Reno 3 seems like. Spotify, refresh on both phones. Snapchat, refresh. And last we are back to the internet browser. That is not refresh on both phones. Overall, I have to say that the app's opening speed is definitely a little bit faster on the Oppo Reno 3, but not a huge difference in terms of game app loading time as well as in system based application. RAM management, it is little bit better on the Oppo Reno 3 Pro, but overall very bad RAM match performance on both phones. A71 is performed really good in the RAM management. I hope after some updates RAM management will improve on these devices. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Oppo Reno 3 Pro versus the Oppo Reno 3. Let me know what you guys think about this new Oppo Reno 3 Pro and the Reno 3, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.